All right, Sacred Steve here with Joyful Juice, coming at you with more juicy action. Somebody asked from my last video exactly how much more juice can you get if you take the pulp coming out of the Nama J2 and run it through the Angel. And it's a great question, so I thought I'd do a quick video here on exactly how much extra juice can you get if you happen to have both juicers like I do. You know, what is that maximum extraction that you can get from both these juicers working simultaneously, basically. So I'm going to do that. I've weighed out about 3 pounds, actually exactly 3 pounds of carrots. And but first, what I want to do is I want to show kind of the working parts of both machines. They're quite different designs. So first, I'll show you the Nama J2, which is right here. It works on this auger technology. So this is the main auger right here. You can see this thing, and so it rotates, kind of rotates like this. And what it does is it rotates in this sort of sieve, this screen. So this, you put that down in there like that, and then there are these kind of wiper blades. They're almost like windshield wiper blades. And so what you do is you place that whole contraption together like that, and then what it does is, of course, that auger draws the produce down in between itself and that straining stainless steel screen, and then it smashes that produce, and then the juice comes through these little teeny holes, and this little wiper blade kind of wipes it clean. And this whole mechanism fits down in this sort of hopper, I guess what it is, or some sort of container. But basically this kind of goes together, let's see, like this, kind of plops down in there, and then this whole thing snaps together, sort of. Let's see, how is it? It's sort of, I think it kind of goes like this. It sort of rotates. Let's see, if I can get this on here. Yeah, like that. So there it is. It's kind of one whole unit like this, and then it plops down on top of the base motor, and that's it. Now this other machine, the Angel, it's a different kind of technology. It's got these stainless steel twin gears and kind of this auger part on the end. So these gears, rotate against each other, smashing the pulp first within the stainless steel housing, which is right here. So these things go down into this housing, and so those, you can see that this housing has a bunch of tiny little holes in it as well. So these gears here, they rotate, they pull the pulp or the produce down through this housing, smash the produce through those gears, and then force it down through these separate chutes, and the auger just smashes it further. Those two augers smash it further through these chutes. Pulp comes out there. Has this little sort of rubber grommet that goes on the end, and this is the area where I said in the last video, sometimes you can get a little leak through that little grommet. Sometimes not. Anyway, actually, it's easier to put the gears on first. So I'll do that. That, and then this thing goes on there. There you have it. So you can see how that's assembled. Let me pull this down a little bit. So that's that one assembled, and there you have the other machine assembled. Okay, so, and then it's got this little sort of cover that fits on the top to prevent any splashing of the juice coming through those holes as it drains down into little catch containers. So there you have it. The two juices, the basic assembly and the technology, how it works. You've got this pusher. So let me go ahead and get the juice going. I won't bore you with all that, so I'll be back in a second. So we can see the Nama in action here, the carrot juice. I put all 3 pounds in. See the pulp and the juice coming out. We're getting close to the end. Okay, so as we can see, there's no more pulp being pushed out. And as we can see down here, no more carrots in the hopper. Okay, zooming in here on the juice we got from that first run through the Nama J2, or actually the only run, but I zeroed out the scale for the weight of the glass jar, of course. So we got 1 pound, 6.5 ounces of carrot juice out of those 3 pounds of carrots. All right, back now to run this carrot pulp through the Angel. This is all the carrot pulp from the Nama J2. We're gonna run this through the Angel and see how much more juice we're gonna get out. So let me begin here. Okay, just finished up running this pulp through the Angel, and take a closer look. Okay, so you can see the extra juice we got, which is significant. Let me go ahead and pull this out. Let's see, and measure it. So we were at 1 pound, 6.5 ounces of juice. We're going to add this and see how much extra juice we got. All right. So running that pulp through the Angel, now we're up to 1 pound, 15.2 ounces of juice. And that's about a 32 ounce jar right there. That's a 32 ounce mason jar. So significant. That's a significant amount more of juice. And in fact, maybe for kicks, I'll run that pulp through the Angel one more time. I'll be able to get even more juice. I'll give that a shot too, actually, just I'm curious. Okay, back. I'm running the pulp through a second time, just out of curiosity. I know I'll get more juice even after a second run through the Angel. You can get it to the point where it's just like sawdust coming out. And by the way, there's actually more pulp still in, not much, a small amount, but there is more pulp still in the Nama J2. I didn't take that little, it's kind of insignificant, it's only a small amount. I didn't take the hopper apart to get all the pulp that's sitting in that Nama J2. And keep in mind, this particular Angel is 15 years old. I bought it around, I don't know the exact year, but 2009, 2010, so, and it's seen a lot of use. I mean, I haven't been a complete juice maniac for the last 15 years straight, but I've used it pretty regularly, usually at least once a week on average over 15 years. I've used this thing. Sometimes I've used it several times a day. So, but if I had to just guess, probably been used like once a week on average, straight for 15 years. Maybe twice a week. So, you know, the gears are a little worn, obviously. Not bad, but they are. So, you know, you might feel you can get more juice out of this pulp if it were a brand new machine. All right. That's pretty much it. Now we're gonna you'll see in a second, we're actually getting more juice out of this thing, out of the pulp. Now this is just for the people who really are curious about this and want to see what the potential is of these juicers. All right, so let's take a look here. All right, so we did get a little more juice out of there, as you can see. We'll go ahead and measure it. Okay, I zeroed out this jar or glass. The other jar was full. And on this second pass, running the pulp through, we get 3.6 ounces of additional juice running that pulp through a second pass through the Angel. Okay, just finishing up this video. So significant more juice if you are lucky enough to have an Angel and you get an Nama J2 to speed up the whole juicing process, which I've loved so far. You can get quite a bit more juice if you run the pulp of the Nama J2. At least with carrots, you can get quite a bit more juice by running the pulp through the Angel, and it's significant. Actually, it came out to, what was it, 38.6%. So you get 38.6% more juice just by running the pulp from the Nama J2 through the Angel, if you're talking straight carrot juice. And then if you wanted to run the pulp twice through the Angel, you'll get 54.7% more juice. So yeah, that's what it comes down to. Now, of course, the Angel's a lot more expensive. A brand new Angel, I looked it up, the brand new Angel these days on the internet goes for about $1,500, $1,600, and that's for just the base unit. If you get the real fancy ones, you know, you're talking, I think, over $2,000, $2,500, something like that. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. I like to basically always look at the root vegetables as kind of, you know, root vegetables and leafy greens. You know, if you're gonna get into juicing, most juicers can juice, you know, oranges and apples and juicy fruits pretty effectively. But really, if you're getting into juicing, you want to be able to get maximum extraction from your root vegetables and your leafy greens. And I would say if you want maximum extraction and money's not a big issue, go with the Angel. But like I said, if you want just convenience and speed and ease of use, go with the Nama J2. If you're lucky enough, get both. All right. Hope you have a wonderful, juicy day. Aloha.